Now, once we understand barriers, and again, if you're thinking about that welcome letter that might be going out to, or welcome email that might be going out to a member, it's easy for us to look at, and we've got examples later in our presentation today of, how does a final letter look to a member out there, a prospective member? It looks like words on a page. And that can lead us as authors to think that as long as we're including the really required information, we don't have to do a whole lot more than that. And the ask and the encouragement here is to recognize that words and the way we use them have a profound impact on somebody's resonance with those words. I think there are really easy consumer examples. Even if you're just imagining being in the grocery store or the drugstore and you're going down the toothpaste aisle and you've got the exact same product and in one version of the box it says whitens teeth and the other one says prevents cavities. Well, that's a company that is really leaning on the idea of different messaging might have different resonance. And I guarantee that those organizations are collecting that information and saying, wow, we perform 2 to 1 better on the prevents cavities. We might want to start including that in more of our messaging. So the point then coming back to some of the correspondence that we all have the opportunity to author is there are principles out there that are beyond just grammar, spelling, and punctuation. And starting to play with these ideas like choice architecture or authority, where right in your letter it says, the American Medical Association encourages you to get your flu shot, or your doctor, and insert the doctor's name, is encouraging you to get that flu shot, something to that effect. Those can have a much different resonance than simply saying, schedule your flu shot today. So the inclusion of that does not cost a dime. It doesn't cost any extra effort or time or expertise. It really just involves, we want to try this out because we think that speaking to people where they are and with some of these behavioral science mechanisms might increase our yield. And again, I know what's music to every health plan's ears is we were able to do a lot more without even having to ask for additional spend. This is one of the easiest places to do it. So we've got some of these principles laid out here. It's certainly not all the ones in the world. And it's certainly not to say that certain ones are right and certain ones are wrong. I think my encouragement would be, whether you're using these or something else, just to be deliberate with the language in these communications and to know how you were trying to write it, how you were addressing particular barriers that you either know to be true or you're sort of hypothesizing are there, and you're trying to overcome them. The key word here is try. There's a whole spectrum of ways that you could measure this, that your vendor partners could measure this on your behalf and give you results back. But I guarantee if you're looking at correspondence and just saying, we're going to try to overcome what we know is a barrier for our membership by using this idea of let's present safety through the idea of authority, for example. If you're trying that, you're definitely moving in the right direction and you're probably outpacing some of the competition, other health plans, et cetera, probably also getting better engagement from the members that you do have under your plan.